What's going on, guys? I'm back here for another one. Just finished my workout at the gym and I'm driving home. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about is, who are you accountable to? I want to ask this question. Who are you accountable to? Are you accountable to your boss? Are you accountable to your wife or husband, mom or dad, children? Who holds you accountable in your life? And this video is it's almost like a response to an Elliot Hulse video that just came out. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of Elliot Hulse, but he was kind of my first real mentor when I was about 17, 18 years old, and I was kind of becoming a young man and just really looking for some guidance. But anyway, this video is going to be about accountability. And I also want to talk about accountability as far as business goes, accountability as far as personal goals go, and stuff like that. So first of all, I want you guys to ask yourselves, who are you accountable to? Because most people are accountable to a boss. Most people are not self-starters. Most people are not disciplined unless they have something outside of themselves pushing them or motivating them or really just holding them accountable. So for me personally, when I answer this question, I know I'm obviously accountable to my boss. I'm also accountable to my wife. But the goal here is to get more accountable to myself, have more personal accountability and responsibility. Because my goal is to eventually own my own business. But where I stand right now, I'm not at that level yet because I don't have enough personable accountability and responsibility. I rely too much on external influences such as my wife or my boss to get me going. I'm the kind of guy that, unfortunately, it's kind of a bad character trait, but I kind of put things off until I'm under the gun. I like to work under the gun. I like to work under pressure. If I know I have time to do something, if I know I have a lot of time, I tend to procrastinate, and I'm becoming more and more aware of it. And that's step one, and that's kind of why I asked you guys to answer this question for me. Who are you accountable to? Because the whole point of this video is just to get all my viewers to kind of go on an inner journey and kind of reflect a little bit. And just be honest with yourself. There's no right or wrong answer. Who are you accountable to? Because I don't know what your goals are, but if you ever want to be the boss, you have to be accountable to yourself. You got to be able to get things done without someone breathing down your neck. And that can be difficult because it's all up to you. Nobody's telling you you can't take a break. Nobody's telling you you can't get off early. Nobody's telling you when you need to show up. So a lot of it just kind of comes down to discipline. Because like David Goggins says, if you truly want to crush your goals, if you truly want to get to where you're going and actually go above and beyond the status quo, most of the time you're going to be doing things you don't want to do. Waking up early, staying up late, going off little sleep. Those are just some examples. You know, doing paperwork, doing these kind of chore tasks that just must be done until you get to a place where you can outsource those kind of tasks. But for me, starting up a business, I know I need to get on Yelp, I need to get on Google, I need to do a lot of stuff on the computer, and I just really don't like getting on the computer and doing stuff online. I'm a really hands-on person. I'm a really face-to-face person. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know I do construction, so I'm very tactile. I like dealing with physical things. I'm not very tech savvy, but it just comes down to this reflection you and I are going through, because we just need to realize who we're really accountable to. And most people need to be accountable to someone else. That's just the fact. Most people do not have the discipline to have self-accountability and responsibility. So, this is just a quick video, but the question here I know I've said it a few times, but the more I say it, the more you guys get to kind of thinking about what I'm saying, and then have your own reflection, and then maybe make some different decisions about your life. But this video is kind of more for me than anyone else out there. Sorry, it's kind of dark, and I know the video quality is garbage. I need to get a new camera, but yeah, guys, in order for me to get to the next level, in order for me to step up, I need to exercise more personal accountability, more personal responsibility, and just start taking more initiative on my own. Start taking more action, stop putting things off, and just really just get comfortable being uncomfortable. I know it all sounds cliche. It really all is cliche. And at the end of the day, it really is just you do it or you don't do it. A lot of us are sitting around pondering. A lot of us are buying courses from all these fake gurus. And at the end of the day, all of these things are just a coping mechanism, because you already know what you need to do. You don't need to study any more information. You don't need to learn anything else. Right now, where you're at, and I'm talking to myself, I just kind of invited you guys along. Right now, where you're at, you have all you need to do to get started. And I like the quote I came across recently is, someone far less qualified than you is doing exactly what you want to do just because they believe in themselves and just because they have a vision. That's it. All it takes is a little bit of self-responsibility, a little bit of self-esteem, and a little bit of vision. And you can really change your life. That's what I'm starting to realize. Anyway, guys, thank you. I know it was a bit of a ramble, but just kind of ask yourself, who are you accountable to? And do you feel like you can be accountable to yourself? Do you honestly think you can be accountable to yourself? And then the other question is, what are your goals? And how does accountability affect these goals of yours? Thanks.